Have you ever truly considered the hidden potential within a seemingly simple part-time job? What if I told you that even a few hours a week could lay the groundwork for a comprehensive wealth-building financial system? Today, I'm going to share a compelling real-world case study, illustrating precisely how a modest 20-hour-a-week job became the powerful engine for a complete and profound financial transformation. Let's introduce you to Maya. Like countless students and young professionals across the globe, her journey began with a part-time job. Specifically, she committed 20 hours each week, earning $12 an hour. This translated to a weekly income of $240, or approximately $960 a month before taxes. For many, this might seem like a modest sum, barely enough to cover the basics. Initially, Maya's primary goal was straightforward: to cover her essential living expenses. This included her share of the rent, the weekly grocery bill, and of course her phone and utility payments. Any remaining funds were allocated to a few small extras, perhaps a casual outing with friends or a new book. However, deep down Maya harbored a quiet ambition. She yearned for something more substantial than merely getting by. She envisioned a future where her finances were not just managed, but actively thriving. Let's introduce you to Maya. Like countless students and young professionals across the globe, her journey began with a part-time job. Specifically, she committed 20 hours each week, earning $12 an hour. This translated to a weekly income of $240, or approximately $960 a month before taxes. For many, this might seem like a modest sum, barely enough to cover the basics. Initially, Maya's primary goal was straightforward: to cover her essential living expenses. This included her share of the rent, the weekly grocery bill, and of course her phone and utility payments. Any remaining funds were allocated to a few small extras, perhaps a casual outing with friends or a new book. However, deep down, Maya harbored a quiet ambition. She yearned for something more substantial than merely getting by. She envisioned a future where her finances were not just managed, but actively thriving. The pivotal moment in Maya's financial journey arrived when she made a crucial decision. She began meticulously tracking every single dollar. This wasn't just about monitoring her income, it was about understanding precisely where every penny went. Through this diligent practice, a profound realization dawned upon her. Her part-time job wasn't merely a source of income, it was in fact the foundational seed, the initial capital, for an entire interconnected financial system. With this newfound perspective, she meticulously designed and implemented a remarkably simple, yet incredibly effective financial system. This system was based on clear allocation percentages. 50% of her income was dedicated to essentials: rent, food, and recurring bills. 20% was strategically channeled into her savings, building a crucial financial cushion. 10% was allocated to investing, setting the stage for long-term wealth accumulation. Another 10% was reserved for discretionary spending, allowing for enjoyable activities and personal treats. And finally, 10% was directed into a dedicated future fund, earmarked for significant goals like further education or unexpected emergencies. This systematic approach ensured that every dollar had a purpose, transforming her part-time earnings into a powerful tool for financial growth and stability. Maya understood that consistency was key, and the most effective way to achieve consistency was through automation. She meticulously set up automatic transfers for both her savings and investment accounts. This meant that with every payday, a predetermined portion of her earnings seamlessly moved into her dedicated savings account and, crucially, into a beginner-friendly investment app. This eliminated the need for manual transfers, removing any friction or temptation to divert funds. Beyond savings and investments, Maya also implemented automatic bill payments. This simple yet powerful habit ensured that she never missed a payment, safeguarding her credit score and avoiding late fees. The beauty of this automated approach was its sheer effortlessness. The result? Maya never had to consciously remember to save, invest, or pay her bills. The system she had so carefully designed did all the heavy lifting for her. This freedom from constant financial vigilance allowed her to focus her energy on other aspects of her life, knowing that her financial foundation was being steadily strengthened in the background. Over a period of 12 months, the power of Maya's consistent efforts became undeniably evident. Her dedicated savings grew to an impressive $1,200. Simultaneously, her investments, even with their initially small contributions, steadily climbed to reach $350. Furthermore, she successfully built a robust $500 emergency fund, providing a vital safety net for unexpected circumstances. The true magic behind this remarkable growth wasn't found in the sheer size of her initial contributions, but rather in the unwavering power of consistency. Even during weeks when her work hours were fewer or unexpected expenses arose, her meticulously designed system seamlessly adjusted. While her fun allocation might have been slightly reduced, her savings and essential bills always remained the top priority, ensuring her financial progress was never derailed. This unwavering discipline built into her automated system was the cornerstone of her success. With her future funds steadily growing, Maya made a strategic decision. She reinvested a portion of it into herself. Specifically, she enrolled in a high-quality online course focused on digital marketing. This was a calculated move. Her part-time job, now transformed into a reliable financial engine, provided a crucial safety net, allowing her the freedom to build valuable new skills without the immediate pressure of needing a higher income. Within a mere 6 months of completing her course, Maya successfully landed her first freelance gig. This initial project brought in $300, a significant milestone that validated her investment in herself. But she didn't stop there. True to her systematic approach, she intelligently reinvested a portion of that freelance income back into more advanced courses and essential digital tools. This continuous self-investment allowed her to further refine her skills, expand her service offerings, and consequently, steadily grow her income streams. Maya's financial system, once solely reliant on her part-time job, had now blossomed into a robust, diversified network of income streams. Her dashboard proudly displayed 4 distinct sources of revenue: her foundational part-time job at the coffee shop, her burgeoning freelance work in digital marketing, the steady growth from her investment returns, and a small, yet promising side hustle involving the sale of digital products. Crucially, each of these new income streams was integrated into her existing system, adhering to the same core principles: automate, allocate, and reinvest. This ensured that as her income grew, her financial stability and wealth accumulation accelerated proportionally, without requiring constant manual oversight. The system was now working harder for her, allowing her to truly leverage her time and efforts. After just 1 year of unwavering commitment to her financial system, Maya's results were nothing short of transformative. Her emergency fund had grown to over $1,000, providing a solid buffer against life's uncertainties. Her investments had surpassed $1,200, steadily compounding and working for her future. Her freelance income had stabilized at a healthy $400 per month, and her small side hustle consistently brought in an additional $100 monthly. Furthermore, her credit score had seen a remarkable improvement, climbing by an impressive 60 points. The part-time job, which once felt like a temporary necessity, was no longer just a job. It had evolved into the powerful engine for a full-fledged financial system. A system that not only grew with her but actively worked for her, propelling her towards financial independence and security. The profound lesson gleaned from Maya's journey is this: true financial success isn't solely about working more hours or relentlessly pursuing every single hustle. While effort is important, the real power lies in constructing a robust, automated system. It's about building a framework that meticulously transforms every single dollar, regardless of how small its initial contribution, into a foundational building block for lasting wealth. If you've ever doubted that a part-time job could genuinely change your life, I urge you to reconsider. With the right system in place, it's not merely a possibility, it's a proven path to financial transformation.